Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 11 of our Planet Coaster Goose Hollow Let's Play. We're on harder difficulty challenge map. It's May of year 11. Our park is up to 762 guests, or maybe that's down to 762 guests, I'm really not sure. And since we left off, I have spent quite a bit of time on the subreddit trying to read about Planet Coaster and the updates that were made to the game just recently. More like a week or 10 days ago at this point, but still seems just recently to me. There's a couple of problems that I have run into while doing that. And so, unfortunately, I think that's going to mean that, there we go. Unfortunately, I think that's going to mean that we're at the end of this run for Goose Hollow, and basically, I don't intend to play this park anymore. So there's a few problems here. The first one is that this update tends to affect existing games badly. So when we were looking at the ride window while we were looking at the map, that it when we came back and it was year 7 when we returned, or when the update was applied. It showed that all rides had been built on, whatever it was, March 7th, year 7, whatever the day was in-game that the update was applied. And it doesn't seem to understand how old these rides are. Now, I don't know if that specifically is a bug, but the fact of the matter is it doesn't seem to recognize the age of our coasters. I can't see how old they are. And within in the subreddit, it says that in order to really appreciate the game with the new update, you have to start a new park. So existing parks were kind of broken by the update, unfortunately. You can still play them, as you can see. We've been playing this one, and I imagine on the easier difficulties where money is easy to come by, money would still be easy to come by. But money is not easy for us to come by here. We've really been struggling with money. If I'm lucky, I'll make $1,000 a month, but then typically I lose $1,000 the next month and just can't maintain any sort of profit. And I don't want to make huge profits. If I wanted to do that, I would play on the hard difficulty level or the medium difficulty or something along those lines. But I do want to have a path to victory. And perhaps that path to victory involves extraordinarily micromanaging the shops and ride prices and rebuilding and tearing down and all those things. And, I'll be honest, this game requires a fiddly bit of micromanagement as it is when it comes to setting up scenery and that sort of thing. Now, I don't really mind that so much. I'm willing to accept the price of that micromanagement by having kind of samey and repetitive scenery, as we have seen in our park here. Like right here, we can see those two are the same scenery, and it doesn't necessarily look bad. Like from up here, it looks pretty good. And when you get down in it, you don't notice it, but there's a certain spot where you do notice that it's just the same thing over and over again. And, that's frustrating. Or you can have unique, specialized scenery for each ride, like I did here around the log ride. And this took quite a while and doesn't even really look all that good. If I wanted to make it look good, it would take forever, like hours. What's the... I don't know. Anyways, like if that was the micromanagement stuff that was required, fine. I could accept that. I can accept a clunky looking park where it's kind of gamey, like this area here, where it's a little gamey to make everything get to 100%, but that's fine. And I actually pretty much like the way that Western Town, whatever, turned out. But what I don't like is having to go through and fiddle with all the prices constantly and not really get the kind of feedback that you need. So I raised my prices at the Western Shakes by 20 cents. Or no, 10 cents. It was at $4.50 and losing money. So I raised everything to $4.60. And it's losing money still, and people are complaining that it's too expensive. Well, how in the heck am I supposed to make enough money on that? Especially when I look at my guests and they're telling me that they are thirsty and hungry. Now, why are you thirsty and hungry when I have a perfectly good milkshake shop here uh, that can't make a profit? Uh, mm. So that's a little frustrating, and uh, it seems like anybody who talks about playing harder difficulty on the subreddit uh, acknowledges that it's very, very difficult. Now, like I said, I don't mind that a game is very, very difficult. I would like there to be, if it's too difficult, as all, perhaps this is too difficult. Maybe it's working as designed. It's just too difficult. That's okay. Make the next level of difficulty down not easy. So right now it jumps from easy difficulty to extremely hard difficulty, and I want to play something in between there. I want to play something between medium difficulty and extremely hard difficulty. I want to play just regular hard difficulty, and this game doesn't offer that. This game, maybe I'll be generous and say that hard difficulty is medium difficulty. Maybe. I still feel like hard difficulty is easy difficulty. Anyways, the point is, I really had fun. Like the first, before the update, this game was really fun. We were having a good time. The park was going great. It was slow, but that's fine. I don't mind slow progress because we were playing on the hardest difficulty level, and that's what you expect at the hardest difficulty level. You expect slow progress. But now we're making no progress, and that's not fun. And if we're making extraordinarily slow progress, which I suppose we might be, we've made about $300 in profit since I started talking to you guys in this video. I don't know how long has it been, all within this 1 month. We are running at the slowest speed. But like that's, I mean, look at this. It's just terrible. Last month we made $1,000 on ride tickets. The month before we made $700 on ride tickets. That I don't even... It just doesn't make sense. So I like to have fun. Like that's my whole point of playing these games is I want to have a good time and I want to have fun and I want you guys to see me having fun and maybe I'm pretty good at playing games. I'm not the best, but I typically don't min max and I don't like exploits and stuff. So I try to, I want you guys to see me having fun and doing well at a game where I play it fairly and try to play this within the spirit of the game. And I don't really feel like all of that can be accomplished. I don't see how I would have fun in this game other than playing it on well, no, I don't even see how I would have fun. If I played it on an easy difficulty level, that's not fun because it's too easy. I don't like sandboxes. That's no fun. And yeah. So, unfortunately, this is our last goodbye for Goose Hollow, and it's going to be a fairly quick one because I'm not going to put a whole 30 minutes or 22 minutes or whatever minutes into this video. We are just going to rip the Band-Aid off and call it good. But what I will do is I will start another playthrough here in a month or two. Hopefully the game will get some balance tweaks and stuff by then. If not, I will try playing it without recording and kind of maybe see if I can find, I don't know, I just don't know. But I do want to get back to this game because there's so many great things about it. And I'm just looking at it now, it's like I don't want to leave it. It's so fun. It's a really fun game. But I mean, look at that. Nobody is waiting in these lines. This ride, oh yeah, October 7th, year 7. Yeah, sure, I built it then. Maybe it was already built before the thing. I don't know. I don't even remember. How about this one? October 7, year 7, of course. What about this one, which I'm almost certain that we built? Okay, so we built this one September, year 11. Where does it tell me, like, is it old? Is it new? Is it, like, it's supposed to say old, new, classic, reviving, and, you know what I mean, whatever it is. I don't see anywhere on here that it tells me those things. Ah, boy. So, yeah, sorry guys. Like I said, this is a fun game, and I don't want to drop it. But 30 guests per month on this ride? Are you kidding me? This is it's not brand new, but it's one of the newest rides that I have in my park. Nobody's thinking that it's too expensive. Why aren't they going on it? Why do I only have 33 guests on this ride? This is the newest ride in my park. It's so frustrating. This ride over here, 117 guests per month. Now, I mean, it's making money. That's nice. But I don't know. Anyways, I thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you watching. And if this was the only series of mine that you were watching, I am sorry that I'm not going to be, producing this content for you, at least for a little while. I hope you'll stick with my channel and keep it in your subscriptions. You definitely should expect another series of this later on, but it probably won't be until spring or something. It's going to be a few months. I'm going to start another series, hopefully with a game that I can enjoy myself on. And but I do appreciate you watching and the time that you've invested. And if you feel like you've wasted it watching the first 10 episodes, well, I still did my best and tried to give you the best commentary and gameplay that I could. If you've enjoyed this particular video saying goodbye, then click the like button down below. Leave me some comments and let me know what you think about the series or this video or the changes from the update or whatever you want to leave comments about. It doesn't really matter to me. I like talking with people, and so just leave some comments and I'll respond, and that's how a conversation happens. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will start us another theme park here once the balance stuff gets fixed out. I mean, it could be next week, although I'm probably going to have another series running, so once I have an open slot for a new series, we'll get it back to this one. And thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.